You're watching The American on ESPN. Beautiful downtown Dallas is the spot. The SMU Mustangs bring in another undefeated team, but this time they step up their game to play the number 5 team in the nation, a team that's knocked off the defending champs, the Colorado Buffs. And welcome in courtside. I'm John Liddle alongside former college coach Brian Burton. Great to have you with us as well. What kind of challenge is this going to be for SMU tonight? A team that is 3-0. They've been impressive, but they've not played anybody the caliber of Colorado.
Yeah, I think it's as big a challenge as you could possibly have. I think Colorado has proven already early in the year that they're one of the best teams in the country. So you want to have those kind of tests come in, so they'll definitely find out more about their club after this one.
Well, Colorado has a team that is mostly returning off of last year, including a player that's taken a big step this year in Aaronette Vonleh.
Yeah, she just does it all. She is a force in the paint, just coming off Pac-12 Player of the Week. The coaching staff feels like she is one of the best centers in the country, regardless of school or anything like that. They say she's the nicest athlete off the court. She's so nice. When they say that to her, she's like, oh, thanks, coach.
Meanwhile, for the SMU Mustangs, they've got a fifth-year senior who knows how good she is in Tiara Young.
Yeah, she's been at LSU, she's been at Houston, and now she's in a role she really gets to thrive in, to be kind of the face of the program as far as play goes, and her play has been exactly that. 24 points and 7 in her last outing. She does it all, and they will need her to have a big performance in this. Another post player having that kind of game similar to what he had.
A knockdown 3 by Reagan Bradley, one of the starters for the SMU Mustangs. Also ninth in the country in assists per game. Great feed. Emery inside to a cutting to Mia Jones, and SMU evens it up.
Having a lightning fast trigger.
Miller knocks down the 3. The ultimate stretch 4. Quay Miller hits her 5th 3 of the season. SMU down a triple as Young goes to the jump stop and the leader 4-2. That's why Tiara Young's so tough to stop. Good double on Bradley, but she gets it away to Young. Off the spin move, in and out. Offensive rebound. Embry twirls inside for 2 from the field. And how good has Tiara Young been to start this season? Well, her 61 points over the first 3 games of the year. Only one stretch has been better in her entire career over 3 games. She had 64 points while at Houston in November to December last year. And also, as Breanna Sorensen wants to tell us, scored her 1,000th point on Tuesday versus Nichols. And Breanna, I know you got to talk just a little bit to Tiara about that accomplishment.
That's right, and I asked her what 1,000 points meant to her before the game, and she said, after all the teams I've played for, I finally found a place that believes in me as much as I believe in myself.
Things have settled down a little bit. Colorado up by 1. Challenging jumper, Sherrod. Make sure it's no challenge. The 17-footer goes down. She's got 3. A season ago. Sherrod into the front court. Weta underneath. Easy finish down low for Aaronette Vonleh, who can finish with both hands. Averaging 12 fouls per game in their first 3. That's 10th in the country. Can they do it again? Oh, what a move. Quay Miller going up and under, and she's got 5. Oh, and SMU silenced that. And who's it going to be? Amira Abdur-Rahim, the Notre Dame transfer, a face-up jumper for 2.
When they have the ball.
Yeah, so anybody can do it. And here's Weta coming up with a steal, and she's got back-to-back buckets. Kendall Weta, who tied a career high with 15 points against Oklahoma State last time out. Chandler out to Embry. Her 3-pointer is good. Shantae Emery can do that. Her 6th 3 of the season. Now, ball's up against Miller, but taking it into the lane, Sarah Rose Smith, the transfer from Missouri, the Australian, scoops to the hoop with the left hand.
2 or 3 players in that same scenario.
Amira Abdur-Rahim extending the range.
Then it opens up the paint for them to do what they do there.
Abdur-Rahim, 3 for 3 in the second quarter. Offense that SMU desperately needs. The time off as well, finally into form. Off the glass, the runner by Tamia Sadler to break down the zone somehow. Now, Colorado still by 8. Tiara Young. She's feeling it, and she gets the roll. A soft touch for the transfer from Houston. 7 from outside, but it has not mattered because Vonleh's been outstanding. Embry rattles home a 3, and SMU staying in it thanks to big jumpers like that as well. SMU sticking around thanks to some great individual plays. Embry stepping out and knocking knocking it down once more. The emotion of Shantae Embry. Timeout called by Colorado as SMU surges back to within 4.
This is what college basketball is all about. State, UCLA almost lost last night to Princeton.
Jaya Perry is hitting threes. Katie bar the door. You're in the first half. Foreman trying to knock down a 3. Count it. And there's going to be a foul on Perry as well. Trying to go through that screen. Sherrod turning the corner. Looking for somewhere to go. Sherrod just has to hoist herself. And she buries it. A 7-0 run over the final minute for the Colorado Buffaloes. The number 5 team in the nation takes an 8-point lead into the half. Coming into the game, 42%. That was top 25 in the nation. Young in deep against Sadler, scoring, and the foul. Big guard, Tierra Young. Far in this matchup. John Liddle, Brian Burton, Breanna Sorensen, our entire ESPN crew. Ernette Vonleh uses the bank to her advantage. She has 15 points. Sadler around that big pick by Vonleh. Back out to Miller. Another try. This time the triple's good from the corner. Good job to get Bradley out of position. Sherrod up the floor. And one. Tierra Young called for the foul. And Jalen Sherrod, so dangerous in transition, has 7 points. Welcome back. Number 5 Colorado up on SMU, 56-44. It's been a big time on the hilltop lately. A lot of winning teams. Just accept that you are on camera, that you are on national television. He's having trouble with it. You know, Texas Rangers won the World Series just a few short weeks ago, and the championship trophy was on display at the Busch Center at the SMU campus earlier today, and got to take out my girls. That is Allison, Braylon, and Gwendolyn, and then, Gwendolyn's favorite toy there left to right, and a lot of great things to do on the SMU campus, including the Busch Center, or the Presidential Library, if you will.
I love it. I love it. I didn't even know that was, I had no idea. I learned something new today, thanks to the Liddle family.
Yeah, it's just right over there, man. I'll take you next time.
Never been.
Why didn't you come? You didn't get my text, did you?
I didn't. I never got the invite.
I just saw it, you know, kind of sitting there on unread, and, man. I didn't
never sent it.
Meta alone for 3. Rims out. It has just not been a great 3-point.
Love it.
Wow, how about that? And now Tamia Jones is going to pick up a tech. As Charlotte Whitaker had that rebound, Bradley comes in to grab it from her. Abdur Rahim has picked up a tech. That's at least one on Jones and Abdur Rahim, and I think maybe Whitaker as well. But the officials are going to look at it, Brian. Welcome back into Dallas. The American Athletic Conference Championship in the regular season, well, really it's the only one on the volleyball side, goes to Sam Erger, the head coach of SMU women's volleyball, and this entire team that went 17-1 in the AAC. Swept North Texas over the weekend. They've won 13 in a row. Congratulations. Had a little doubleheader today. They cut down the net quite literally.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, but there it is.
I've seen that.
Now you've seen it. Hey, the SMU football team, huge win on the road over Memphis. 7-game winning streak for SMU, and they face Navy on November the 25th. Right now they're up at the top of the AAC along with a couple other teams. Hey, will they be in the AAC championship game? We shall see. Sherrod probing around the screen, backing in. Miller for 3, fills it up, and it is assist number 500 of the career of Jalen Sherrod.
Now got to find a way to get the shot that they want offensive end. It's in the right player's hands.
Young hits it over the stopper, Sherrod. Tierra Young, a tough deep 2, 8-point game.
She loves the character of the young women in her program.
How about that tough shot by Pitts? And the and one, and the willingness to give it up from the corner by Shantae Embry.
Yeah, great job avoiding the trap in the corner, getting out of duress, giving a little floater.
Colorado's had every answer. Foreman, the marks person, inside to Vonleh instead. Just waltzing to the bucket for 2. So here's Sherrod back in, playing with 4 fouls. Spinning inside, the help defense comes a little too late. Jalen Sherrod just so good. 8 points in the fourth quarter to help Colorado put it away.
Hard to have that when you have this many good offensive weapons, too.
What a high off the glass. The degree of difficulty off the charts. And a good way to finish it out for the Buffaloes tonight. Number 5, Colorado, the complete performance on the road in Dallas, taking down the SMU Mustangs 84-69 tonight.